Hello everyone, welcome to the Smashi Sports Show. After a long while, me and Aziz have been missing in the action, but we're back. And so is Ronaldo, and so is the UAE national football team.
Hello everyone, hope you had a very Eid
How was your Eid, Aziz? Any misadventures with food? Did you eat a lot of barbecues?
I will keep it private. I won't share.
No, funnily this
Not
year...
on the sports pool.
Yeah, you can't tell people that you eat a lot because then you'll have to run a lot. But happy Eid Mubarak if you're still celebrating. I think some countries, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, a lot of countries where we have our offices
are still having Monday as their day off.
So
but it was a great weekend. We've had also Mina Cup futsal that was streamed on Smashi TV.
How was the matches?
The kids are good.
The kids are good.
The kids are so good. The kids are so good.
Yeah.
And it's entertaining. It's fun to watch.
Yeah. And watching kids play, it actually brings the cuteness of football to you. Like, oh, they're trying to tackle each other.
There's no like second thoughts. They're just playing the game as a team, and you see them. You see their solidarity. And for example, when one kid is subs out, he's happy to go out. So
oh, I'm so tired. I'm going away.
Yeah, and like they tap each other. Like it's nice. So fun to watch. We'll probably get the highlights on the Smashi TV and on Instagram also. We can just keep it posted. Yeah.
And the very big story, the first story is about Ronaldo. We know the win is not for Saudi, for Al Nassr or anything. But again, Ronaldo is now our Middle Eastern player. So we'll cover Ronaldo as much as we can. But Ronaldo went through tears of joy, not heartbreak. Marked another historic night with Portugal, his national team. And at 40 years old, he's the legendary forward finally knelt to the turf, emotional, as Portugal lifted the UEFA Nations League trophy after a dramatic final against Spain on Sunday night.
Yeah, I mean the game was tough. It was fun to watch too. Honestly, I wasn't expecting Portugal to pull up two
Spain
goals.
were like the favorite. Portugal will run over them.
But I just realized like Spain, they have a very good offense, but they're lacking in defense too a little bit. So they got scored a lot in all the games basically. So Ronaldo scored his 138th international goal in his 221st.
That's like at least one goal per 2 games,
this
right?
This guy appeared in all games. Yeah. Like he was there. It was a classic CR7. Yeah, he latched into the defected Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes was amazing.
The star of the show.
Yeah.
I saw his goal and I was like, bro, this guy.
Exactly. So, Nuno Mendes crossed on the 61st minute. He brought it to the level to 2-2, taking the game into extra time. No goals in the extra time, and they just went to the penalties.
Yeah, and he also exited the pitch at the 88th minute to a standing ovation. He didn't take part in the penalty shootout, which we were discussing before the show, that I think he was scared. To be honest, even if you're the world's greatest player, sometimes these clutch moments, either it was two things. Either he wanted to give the youngsters a chance to like shine, or he was injured, which he said he was injured. He had a minor injury before he went into the match. But he played 88 minutes. I think he just sat it out. He was like, let the youngsters take charge.
Right? He did more than he was expected to do. 88 minutes for 40 years. I mean, he's Cristiano Ronaldo, but I mean, sometimes you don't have to over-push yourself.
Yeah.
So he did what he did. He delivered, and he led the other team. This is what confidence. This is what about playing with a team. So and they didn't disappoint.
Yeah.
There's a video where he was hiding behind his teammates, not looking for the penalties. But these emotions, we live for these moments, and the football is all about these moments. So, speaking after the match, he said, I have many titles with my clubs, but nothing is better than winning for Portugal. Totally agree. He revealed that he had played through injury, saying, for the national team, if I had to break my leg, I would have broken.
He would get millions of dollars for his leg insurance, I think.
He's got a
But
new
yeah,
leg. He got
okay.
like 5, 6 new
See,
legs.
I also think that even if you're like the world's best player, and even if you play for a internationally like minnow team, a small team, playing for the nation is a completely different feeling. Whereas even if he wins with Real Madrid, it's a Spanish club, Spanish fans. He may have them very close to his heart, but again, it's a Spanish league, Spanish team, Spanish name on the title.
Yeah, and like it's when you play with a club, you get paid for it. But
Yeah.
when you play with national team, you don't get salaries.
Even if you get it, like I don't think
You
it's
get
too much, right?
Yeah, it's just when you win, when you win, you get like a certain amount of
Yeah.
money, but there is no salary. So it's all about representing your country. It's all about
Yeah.
representing your team. And yeah, it's different from playing with the club. So yeah, the Portugal manager Roberto Martinez praised his captain's leadership, while Nuno Mendes called Ronaldo a role model.
Yeah.
On Sundays, they lifted the trophy yesterday, and the world once again watched a legend do what he does best.
And I think the World Cup is coming next year, so he will play. I think he will be there as an impact player. Like you need Ronaldo, you put in Ronaldo. Maybe not all matches he'll play full time, but at least through the group matches, the Portugal coach will use him. This is the
100%.
experience that he brings and the fitness already he has.
100%.
I think he is going to be a part of the squad. Not like a full-time squad player, like 88 minutes. He won't play all matches.
That's
But at
full-time,
least
88
he
minutes is
will
a lot.
start, or at least he'll be the first sub when the second half hits and the team needs him.
Yeah.
But obviously, if they go through the group stages to the knockout stages, Ronaldo will be the player. One of the players that I love in their lineup is Joao Felix. He's a very nice young kid.
Felix is
He
a very
played
good
for
player.
Atletico. I
Leao
remember.
also played very
Yeah.
well.
Even again, sorry, I always refer everything to FIFA. He has nice pace. He has nice rhythm. He's such a nice finisher. Even at the age of like 21 or 22 in FIFA, he had the best pace. I bought him only for the reason that he had good pace and good finishing. So imagine the future that they have. They have, and this, the other kid, Nuno Mendes. I saw his goal and I was like, bro, where did that come out of? The first goal he scored, and he's tall. He doesn't have enough pace, but his presence.
Yeah,
He's
his
like,
pace- his
go
pace is
away,
so good."
go away. Thank you very much. Goal. And I was like, this is the towering presence you need. You never. I don't think even in like with Figo, I know he was very nicely built, well-built machine, but he played in midfield. Wasn't really famous for going and attacking. He was always at the edge of the box if something came. But he was still not that tall. This guy, this Nuno Mendes,
Nuno
I
Mendes
already
is
have my eyes on him. For the next FIFA team, I will surely get him. Put him at the edge of the boxes for shots. But yeah, very nice match, to be honest. Spain scored, Portugal scored, Spain scored, Portugal came back. Penalties. It was a really nice match. Like a proper
Promising
final
match,
that you
yeah.
want to see, the suspense and everything.
That was a proper final, honestly.
Yeah.
Talking about finals, yesterday also Spain didn't lose a lot because they won. Alcaraz won the Roland Garros tennis
Oh, yeah,
thing
yeah.
yesterday on a thrilling 5-set. It was the longest ever match in Roland Garros, and yeah, I saw the Spanish guy put it. Yeah.
So another story about Ronaldo, just following up on Ronaldo. He clearly said he's not going to the Club World Cup, which is going to be a very big, sad news, not only for the fans, but to be honest, for the Club World Cup. Because already, I think, even if there was a World Cup coming up, people right now would have been super excited. But it's starting this month, Club World Cup, and I don't see any like passion or any something great happening, or like people preparing like, oh, Club World Cup is happening. So it's going to, I think the final and the knockouts would be good games, but Club World Cup has somehow flew under the radar. Apart from FIFA, no one cares about it.
the Club World Cup was always like that. I mean, it doesn't bring a lot of I won't say joy, but a lot of excitement. But it's not like the Champions League or the Euro League. So and but it's a good cup to win. Also, a win is a win. And I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo was reached out by a lot of these clubs. These mostly 32 clubs, and one of these clubs is my club in Tunisia.
Oh yeah,
and we had like this funny
ES
week.
Tunis.
Yeah, ES Tunis, Espérance Sportive de Tunis, and we had this funny talk. Everyone was like making fun of us, the other teams. Like you won't even get Cristiano Ronaldo's junior, you know.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, we never know. We're in touch. We're in Cristiano. Being in touch with him is already something. So
And imagine it's just 6 days, and Club World Cup starts. And you look at the groups, there's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So, and 4 teams each. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. 8 for the 32 teams participating. And there's like not small names. Group A has Al Ahly, Inter Miami, Palmeiras, and Porto. Not a bad group. Inter Miami is a good team, big team in MLS. Al Ahly, thankfully, our team, UAE team. Atletico Madrid, Fogo, PSG. That's a good group. Atletico and PSG match would be interesting. Seattle Sounders, and then Auckland City, Bayern, and Benfica in the same group. Bayern Benfica match. So every group has at least that one match that
one match
you'll
was
see.
good. Yeah.
But again, I think like World Cup, the whole world is interested. In FIFA Club World Cup, I think as soon as this group stage goes by and then knockouts happen, then people will start getting interested. So group phase will be like regional interest. Oh, Al Ahly is playing, so UAE and Middle East, oh, our team, our team. So
And-
I think that is the reason you don't see that much of marketing also going on. They
I
know
mean,
that the real games started.
Wise,
Yeah.
I agree, but I think it's this cup is a very good opportunity for the weak teams. I
Yeah.
don't want to say weak, but they are like compared
The
to
minnows,
biggest
the
teams.
underdogs, yeah.
To show off and to for the players, the young talents, to also have
Yeah.
the chance to play against the biggest team and also to try to do as much they
And
can.
against other continental teams,
Exactly,
right? It's not just like, oh, you're playing
So yeah, for example,
Real
like
playing.
a team
Yeah.
like mine, like they have the chance to play against Chelsea. So
Yeah, they're
like you
the
want,
Chelsea.
it's a lifetime. It's
And
like
Flamingo is not a bad club.
Yeah, yeah,
Leon
Flamingo
is not a bad club.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
So yeah, going head to head against one of the 2, 3 of the best teams in the world is not a bad thing. The concept of the whole cup is really great. Ronaldo is not playing, so that's also a marketing -1 for them. But again, Gianni Infantino, FIFA president, tried his best to bring Ronaldo. I think he personally was leading the charge to somehow put Ronaldo in any of the clubs which can play in the Club World Cup. But it didn't happen because I think it would have been nice to see Inter Miami, Messi, and somehow Ronaldo like playing somewhere and them facing off somewhere, right? It's a rivalry for the century, to be honest, seeing Ronaldo and Messi play. But didn't happen. Ronaldo clearly said before the match against Spain, the final Nations League final, he clearly said, sorry, not going. Been approached, not going. But yeah, just looking at other clubs, let's make it a preview of the Club World Cup, this story as well. Dortmund doesn't have a very difficult group. They're playing Fluminense, Mamelodi, and Ulsan, so I think they'll easily. Alain, good that they're with Juventus, Man City. Like the first 2 teams I read after them, I was like, bro, what happened here? Why would you put Alain with 2 of the biggest giants? Like one is a Serie A giant and one is a Premier League giant.
it was a random pickup. So
Yeah, and Al Hilal, the Saudi team, they're playing Pachuca, not a very big team, so yeah, maybe easy run for them. But then they face Real Madrid and RB Salzburg, Red Bull Salzburg.
Yeah, Red
Again,
Bull
2
Salzburg.
difficult teams. It's
Yeah,
not that easy to beat them.
qualification with Real Madrid is gonna be
Yeah, so I think Group H, Real Madrid top, Al Hilal and Salzburg for the second spot. Alain, Juventus, Man City. Obviously, Juventus, Man City, until unless Alain pull off something miraculous against Juventus or City.
Yeah.
But again, good matches. We'll see UAE players, obviously. The next story is about the UAE national team. So it'll be a good warm-up for UAE players to go up against the best in the world, the Haalands and all that
100%.
people. So yeah, let's
Yeah,
see.
Group F for
Hopefully, Group
Dortmund
D,
maybe.
ES Tunis qualifies with Chelsea.
Yes, please. Group D, ES Tunis. and
We'll see him
Chelsea will
dancing here.
qualify. Let's do it, guys. Forza Roma.
So yeah, Club World Cup is starting 15th June. It will take place till 13th July. It's a nice summer window where a lot of leagues are shut down. So it's a nice time for them to play this Club World Cup. The footballing calendar is so full that just finding a 1-month window has become nearly impossible. But it's happening, and we'll keep you updated on it whenever some Middle Eastern team, or even overall, we'll keep you updated on what's happening. But let's move on to the World Cup. and the UAE national team. Funny things are happening. Two UAE national team players have been fined and suspended following misconduct during national team duty. The UAE Football Association announced that Khalid Al Dhanhani and Sultan Adil have been each fined 500,000 dirhams, that's half a million dirhams, and banned for 5 domestic matches. They have also been removed from the squad traveling to Kyrgyzstan for a crucial World Cup qualifier, which is a must-win game for UAE.
True, that's true. Like while the FA has not disclosed the exact nature of the violation, both players' clubs have publicly backed the decisions. Charger FC, Al Dhanani's club, expressed full respect to the FA's ruling and said it will launch its own international disciplinary measures. The club emphasized the importance of discipline and professionalism, especially when representing the national team.
And in a social media post, Al Dhanhani issued an apology, that's good, and asked for forgiveness. We forgive you. The right back has been a key figure in the national team's World Cup qualification campaign. He started in last week's goalless draw against Uzbekistan, a result that ended the UAE's hope of automatic qualification, and now they will have to go through qualifiers. There is a very slim chance, but there is still a chance, so they will take it.
So yeah, the new manager Cosmin Olarui now faces a major setback. He lost 2 players just days before the decisive match against Kyrgyzstan. Al Dhanani's played under Olaru Charja, where they enjoyed a successful spell together, so he lost the player.
So yeah, he lost a player which he already had a connection with.
Exactly. The Charja's statement stressed that national duty is a great honor and must be treated with utmost responsibility.
And Sultan Adil, the Shabab Al Ali striker, has struggled with injury during his qualification round but managed to make a crucial impact. He scored a dramatic winner against North Korea earlier this year. So, securing the UAE's spot in the next stage of qualifiers, he helped them basically. Now, his club also condemned, Shabab Al Ali also condemned the misconduct and confirmed that disciplinary action would be taken.
Yep. So Shabab Al Ahli reaffirmed their commitment to the national team, calling for players to act as ambassadors for the nation. The UAE team will have one final training session at Spartak Stadium in Bishkek on Monday. They face Kyrgyzstan the following evening in a must-win World Cup qualifier.
And before this qualifier, there's good news for the UAE national team as well, because despite a goalless draw against Uzbekistan that denied them automatic qualification, UAE forward Canedo says the UAE team will still believes they can reach the 2026 World Cup, which is in US and Mexico and Canada. Speaking after Thursday night's match in Abu Dhabi, Canedo said the path has changed, but the goal remains of qualifying for the World Cup.
Yep. Uzbekistan's point secured their historic place at the finals in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. The UAE, meanwhile, The UAE, meanwhile, now face a longer road. In October, they play a 3-team group stage. Only the group winner will qualify directly for the World Cup. Yeah, I hate this 3-team group stage.
You have to win.
You have to really win it. Yeah, you have to really win it.
So even if the UAE finish second, there's still hope, but through additional playoffs, including an intercontinental tie. So if they lose right now against Kyrgyzstan, they'll go into a 3-team group where the top one qualifies directly. If they lose and they come second, then they'll have to go for an intercontinental tie, and then even they have a chance. But it's a very long shot. So they'll have to pull up their socks and be like, we have to win no matter what. Yeah. Like Ronaldo, even if I break my leg for Portugal, I'll do it. UAE national team, even if you have to break a leg to put your team through. You remember that? So immediately I said that and the Suarez handball came into my mind. You remember there was a very funny moment in one of the World Cups where Uruguay were being... that is different. Uruguay was being scored against. He literally jumped in the goal and punched the ball. He was sent off. The penalty was taken by the opposition. They missed the penalty and Uruguay qualified. And he was dancing. Bro, you will miss the next match. But he was like, no. I made my team go in.
So that's the right mentality. Now they need to really...
Literally, you have to do something out of the blue.
True.
So Canedo said a very interesting thing. Despite the challenge, Canedo said the arrival of new coach, Cosmin Olarui, has injected fresh belief into the squad.
Yeah, I believe he's a good asset now. He's a really adding value to the team. But he said there's a disappointment, but we have to believe in the project and in our great coach. This is what Canedo admitted. So he praised the coach, new ideas, and insisted the team is still in the early stage of building a new identity. And I totally agree. A coach doesn't have a magical spell. He can't. I mean, sometimes you can see results very, very fast, but you need a lot of time. You need a lot of time to just bring something else.
And he's been appointed like just before these two matches. And first match, a 0-0 draw is not that bad.
True.
Like you could have easily come in and lost and be like, okay, I was just new, so I didn't do anything. But I think he did good that at least he didn't get scored against. He didn't get completely destroyed. It was a 0-0 draw, and that's good. And keep in mind, Uzbekistan are the best team in their group, and they qualified. So against the table toppers, having a draw is not a bad
It's
thing.
not a bad thing.
So
For your first game,
also made several bold changes in his first matches in charge, including returns for Majid Hassan and Ali Saleh. But he also raised concern over players not getting enough game time at club level, calling it a problem when selecting the national squad.
Yeah, because he's coaching El Charja, and he's so he knows basically most of the team.
Yeah.
So this is a good thing also when you know the players. You don't have to spend a lot of time knowing your players.
So he's spent a lot of time here in this region. He won with
He won
with
a lot
Shabab or the other one?
Shabab,
Shabab. So he knows the players inside out. That's very good for the UAE team. Let's see what happens.
Yep, so the UAE will play their final game of this qualifying round against Kyrgyzstan and Bishkek on Tuesday.
Tomorrow.
Canedo and the squad know the road is long, but the World Cup dream is still alive.
Yeah. So let's hope that Ronaldo somehow magically appears at the Club World Cup. There is zero chance of it because he's clearly said he's not playing. But you can always have a change of mind like just 1 second before the tournament starts. Like UAE has a very minute chance of going to the World Cup directly or indirectly or through qualifiers or 3-stage qualifiers 100%. Or intercontinental qualifiers. But the idea is that there is a chance. So let's see. Hopefully, Ronaldo will be at the Club World Cup. Fingers crossed. Doesn't matter because he said he's not going, but still, what if? We always believe in the miracles of Ronaldo and everyone and the miracles of football, the beautiful game. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, Aziz.
Thank you, Majid. Thank you, everyone. Just a quick reminder that we have the second MENA Cup also is happening this week.
Oh, nice.
Friday, Saturday. You can watch it on live.
As soon as you said that, the production team was sad. Oh, no. Another weekend. More work.
So you can watch it again on Smashi for free.
Yeah.
And trust me, these kids are pulling off some magic tricks, bro.
And just since I made a joke about them, the production team, Aziz was also at the MENA Cup, right? Ujjwal, Kirby, all of them, they go on the weekends, try to stream the matches. We are thankful to you, boy. If you are watching on Smashi TV, just know the people behind the scenes. They're working hard on weekends. We don't even give them off on normal days. Just kidding. They take their time back. But again, going on a weekend, leaving family, and just trying to build something for you. So if you guys like the work that Smashi TV is doing, trying to promote the local games, local sports, local stars, local kids in MENA Cup, anything related to Middle Eastern sports, please share, like, comment. Wherever you are, wherever you're watching, wherever you're listening, or if you're on our social media, just try to share the message because we're trying to build a platform for the Middle Eastern sports, for the Middle Eastern heroes and stars.
So great. So we're creating the heroes.
So all your support is always welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a Smashi Sports Show, a Smashi Sports production, part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. And thank you so much for listening, tuning in. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Have a great week. See you on Friday.